Okay, quick video on simplifying rational exponents. The first problem that I wanted to work on today was n to the fourth, all raised to the 3/2 power. And there's a bunch of stuff that I really want to cover with you here. One is the simple thing that this rule that we already know, that a raised to the nth power, quantity raised to the nth power, is equal to a to the m times n power. The other thing that I wanted to make sure that we know, that with rational exponents, if we have this raised to the m over n power, that we have the nth root of a raised to the m power. That is to say that this piece right here is the power, while this piece at the bottom is the root. I'm going to do some examples that'll make it much easier for you, but just something to think about here. So let's do this first example. We could look at it this way. We could look at this one and say, well, this is the square root of n to the fourth. So we could take n to the fourth, the square root, which is equal to n squared. And then remember that we have this, right? We have this thing raised to the third power. So this third power is this one, is equal to n to the sixth. Or we could just take this n to the fourth raised to the 3/2 power and say this is n to the 4. Remember, 4 is the same as 4 over 1 times 3/2, which is equal to n to the 12/2 power, which is the same as n to the 6th. So there's tons of ways to do this correctly. Not to get freaked out. You just have to kind of get a method and kind of stick with it. Let's see if we can do just one more, two more to help you out with this. You can look at this one right here. Here we have 64 m to the fourth power raised to the 3/2 power. Here, remember, we're going to have to remember this, that exponents are distributable over multiplication, right? So that means we can look at it this way. We can say this 64, let this be our 64, that we have 64 to the 3/2 power times m to the fourth to the 3/2 power. So there's tons of ways to look at this. Somebody asked me today, they're like, well, can I take this 64 to the third power first? Yeah, the problem with it is it's just a ton of arithmetic. Wouldn't it be easier if we just looked at it this way? Let me go back and say, yes, you can do that, but wouldn't it be easier if we took 64, took the square root of 64, all raised to the third power? People just walked in on me. Okay, well, they brought cake, so I guess it's cool. First thing I'm going to do here, because it's easier, is I'm going to take the square root of 64, which is 8, and then take 8 cubed. And that leaves us with this piece here. So we have 8 cubed times, now we have to deal with this mess here, and this is m to the 4 over 1 times 3/2 power, isn't it? Which is 12 over 2, so m to the 6th, m to the 6th power. And that's what I'm sticking with here. Look, if you feel like you need to, you can go ahead and do this arithmetic. This is a lot of work for me. It turns out it's like, I don't know, 512 or something. I'm not going to write it because it's not what I'm here to teach you. Just want to show you how to use these rules. Hopefully this has been really helpful. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Thanks.